Most webinars don't fail because of bad content. They fail because of bad streaming quality. Every year, millions of webinars go out to hundreds of millions of attendees, and yet most hosts pick their platform almost randomly. This isn't a sponsored list. It's a real breakdown of what actually matters before you hit go live. Before we name a single tool, let's set the framework, the 4-layer stream quality stack. Layer 1 is recording architecture, Layer 2 is live production, Layer 3 is audience engagement, and Layer 4 is post-stream repurposing. Almost every platform nails one or two of these. Almost none nail all four? Riverside's big differentiator is Layer 1. It records each participant locally in up to 4K, so even if the live stream hiccups, your final recording stays pristine. On top of that, you get live branding and layouts, a dedicated producer role, multi-streaming to YouTube, LinkedIn or custom RTMP, live Quanda and polls, CRM-ready registration data, and AI-powered clips and transcripts after the fact. It's really the only tool covering all 4 layers natively. Here's the studio in action. Setting up a new webinar is as simple as hitting the Schedule tab and clicking New. You give it a title that'll actually hook people on the sign-up page, pick your date and time, add any co-hosts or guests joining remotely, and drop in a description before moving into pre-recording options. Zoom Webinars is the enterprise workhorse. It scales from 10 people to 100,000, with Simulive letting you play pre-recorded sessions like they're live. Production Studio gives you custom layouts and scene switching, plus multi-track recording that exports straight to Premiere or Final Cut. It's familiar and powerful, but the recording is still tied to your live connection, and repurposing tools are pretty limited compared to what's coming next. Setting one up is straightforward. Just schedule a webinar from your Zoom portal, choose the date and time, then invite co-hosts and panelists either manually or by uploading a CSV. You can brand things up a bit too, adding your own banner image and logo so your speakers look polished and on-brand. ClickMeeting leans hard into monetization and education. Think paywalls, discount codes, and an EDU mode built for courses. Users love the automated reminders, certificates, and how it turns live webinars into on-demand replays automatically. Where it falls short, per reviewers, is customization and branding polish. It's functional, just not always camera-ready. Scheduling takes just a couple minutes, and you can pull thousands of contacts straight from your address book to invite. Attendees just click the link to join. You can also set up a waiting room beforehand with an agenda and details, and even dress up how the presenter appears to keep things looking sharp. StreamYard is the go-to for simple, browser-based live production. Invite guests with just a link, add branded overlays, and stream to several platforms at once. Users genuinely love how beginner-friendly it is, though recent reviews mention audio hiccups and slower support when things go wrong midstream. It's great for casual shows, but you'll still need other tools for deep editing and repurposing afterward. Pop into the Branding and Settings tab, and you'll notice live chat and on-demand availability have been tucked in here now. From there, it's easy. Pick your brand color, upload your logo, and the preview panel instantly shows you how your colors and branding will actually look on stream. Here's the layer people skip. Recording architecture. Most platforms send your camera feed to the cloud and back, so your recording is only as good as your weakest Wi-Fi moment. And once it degrades live, that's often your only copy. Before committing to any platform, test this. Record a clip on shaky Wi-Fi and see if the saved file actually looks worse. Audience engagement isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a retention issue. A strong hook can push show-up rates from the typical 20 to 25% up towards 70% or higher, but that promise falls apart fast if your stream is glitchy or nobody can ask a question. Quanda, upvoting, live polls, and call-ins are what actually keep people watching past minute 1. Here's the real ROI multiplier of webinar streaming. One session done right becomes a full content library. That's a full replay video, 3 to 5 short clips for LinkedIn or TikTok, a blog-ready transcript, a newsletter summary, standout Quanda clips, and exportable registrant data for your CRM. 1 hour live can quietly fund weeks of content and follow-up. So, 4 layers. Recording, production, engagement, repurposing, and most platforms only cover a couple. Riverside is the one that consistently covers all four, so you walk away with a protected, high-quality recording and a ready-made content library, not just a raw file to fix later. Pick based on what matters most for you, but never ignore layer 1. And if this helped, give it a like, subscribe, and check the description for more breakdowns. Want to know first about the latest trends in the video and audio industry? Subscribe!